Have we ever thought, could we come up with a theory of why dental offices flood? I have a theory. I'd like to hear what you got. Why do like there are pet stores, there are supermarkets, no floods, not never, maybe in a hurricane once in 100 years, but on a regular basis, other businesses do not flood. Why do dental offices flood so often?
I want to hear your reason.
Yeah, I don't know that I have a guess.
I think it's the tears of all our patients who have died.
I've died.
Yeah, like the people who have passed on to the next world.
Because of, where are you going with this?
Because of us? That's
because
very dark. No,
I know.
Just people
Well,
die
it's dark.
eventually.
We're talking about dead patients crying. It's all
You've
dark.
been practicing for 17 years. There's a certain percentage of your patients who have died, no?
Oh, now I'm thinking of them.
I know. We actually have
and they're thinking
now
of
I'm
us
sad.
and crying from all the pain.
Well,
This
now
took
I'm
a
going
turn.
to cry.
Yeah, I know. This took a turn. Let's
You don't like
redirect. Pivot.
It is the tears of happiness of all the children
Of
who
all
have
the
liked
smiles.
to be in this office.
No, of all the smiles.
No, the
we've
tears
created.
of the children screaming
Oh, yeah.
get absorbed into the walls. And they wait for one day, and then all the tears of all the children come streaming down back into the office. That's how floods start.
Yeah, definitely quite the theory.
I wouldn't run with that, but I guess.
The mediocre dentist, the mediocre dentist. 'Cause sometimes you just feel mediocre. The mediocre dentist, the mediocre dentist. I am mediocre, you are mediocre, and that's not that bad.
All right, and welcome back to another episode of The Mediocre Dentist. I am your host, Dr. David Galler.
And I am your co-host, Dr. Andrea Dernisky.
And I'm Kylie Barnett.
And we are so happy to have you on this podcast. As a mediocre dentist and a mediocre office manager and a mediocre dentist, we know that we're mostly mediocre because nothing ever works in this office. Ever. That is the title of today's podcast, called Nothing Works Here Ever. All right. We run a dental office with basic computers, an x-ray system, a chair, and a drill. It's not like we're running a factory making tires or widgets. We just need 10 computers to talk to each other for a day, and nothing works here ever. I believe no dental office can go a full 14 days without something somewhere being broken. That is my theory.
How about week?
Yeah,
I
was
think
gonna
it's
say
2 weeks. 2 days.
How
There's
long?
Something. I think every day there is something.
Every day.
Every day there is something. You don't know what it is. You come into work that morning. You're just waiting for it to happen. I don't know if we put that juju into the universe and then we just we manifest it. I have no idea. But every day something happens.
Yeah, I got to agree. I think 14 days is generous.
Yeah.
You're saying every day in the dental practice, something breaks down?
Every day.
Every day.
Without fail.
And you never really know what it's going to be either. I think that's the fun part. It's like a little surprise every day. And it's when one team member walks up, knock, knock. Hi, my chair's not working, or the handpiece isn't working, or the stativ's not working. You never really know. So it's kind of like Russian roulette.
Now, if you're a dentist and you work in an office where things don't work, talk to me about the mental toll it takes on you, the dentist.
I think it depends on what it is. If it's a server, I think I'm so used to that. I was starting to look at how frequent does this happen to other people? Because I was feeling a little dark about it. Because I was feeling like it was happening almost every couple of weeks. It'd be servers down. And you just get so used to hearing that. And I know it's going to get fixed. I know it's not going to take all that long. It's going to be annoying. We can't get the x-rays up. The first few patients, it's going to be hit or miss what you're able to actually even do with them or know who's coming. So it doesn't really land on me. The thing that pisses me off the most, the hand pieces.
Hand pieces. Nothing breaks the dental soul like a hand pieces. Yeah. Let's act it out.
Hey, whoa!
I am drilling on said tooth, and I step on the rheostat.
Yep.
And where it should sound like this, it sounds like this.
Ooh.
Those are my favorite.
Ooh.
Just air coming
air.
out.
No
drill,
turn.
not spinning.
Yeah.
First thing you do.
First thing I do?
First, you're sitting there.
I'm pissed. No,
bent over.
no, this is my problem because I'm pointing fingers. I'm like, which asshole did not deal with this? Who didn't lube it up? Who did it with the frickin' burr in? Apparently that's our staff's new favorite thing is to lube it up, burr intact. And every frickin' handpiece is going down. So I'm judging. I'm immediately pissed at everyone that I employ.
Reaction number one from
blame
dentist
everyone.
on the panel here is the blame game.
Yeah.
Side note, I am married to this particular person, and this holds true in everything in our
I'm
life.
consistent.
Hey, this is broken in the house. David, what did you do? Every day of my life, where is my phone? Not where did I forget it. What did you fucking do with my phone?
David Galler, I am a 44, almost 44-year-old woman. I am spicy AF. I am riding incredible hormonal emotional roller coasters that you can't even begin to imagine. It is amazing how much I keep it together. So
do you remember
blaming you? Are you going to bring up the Starbucks thing?
I was going to bring up the Starbucks thing.
Even she was here with us that time.
Do you remember? That was the highlight of my day. When you gave her phone to the Starbucks barista.
Don't middle talk this one.
Oh, she did. I like that. I'm rubbing off on her.
Don't middle talk a story on a podcast.
Yeah.
If you're going to tell a story about how my wife blames everyone and everything around her for everything, including
Is this
hand
your therapy?
pieces,
We're supposed to be talking about dental and mediocrity.
know.
And we're talking about
I thought
a disgruntled husband.
Because
Okay,
your
all right,
reaction
give it
to
to me.
handpiece not working is different than my reaction to handpiece not working.
Okay.
My
How
reaction
so?
to handpiece not working is to get it working. I don't look
you know
and
how to
blame
service.
somebody.
You said this previously that you don't know how to fix anything. You're a Jewish boy and you don't know how to fix shit. So now you know how to fix a handpiece?
There's a difference between can I build a bookcase or can I get this little burr to spin?
That's harder.
Getting a little burr to spin. All you have to do is step on the rheostat, risk your fingers, and try and give it a little kickstart. Half the time that works. Have you ever tried that?
This is not a... Oopsie. I'm frothing at the mouth. This is not a lawnmower.
Yeah,
It's not a
it
lawnmower.
worked. Have
No,
you
it's
tried
not.
it?
No, I've not tried it.
You've never tried to kickstart
my
it?
life is my hands. I'm not sacrificing my fingers.
With the burr, you're just like...
Okay. To all of our listeners out there who are dentists, did you know, quick hack, if it's just going, it's supposed to go, and it's still going, all you do is you grab the burr and you give it like a little twist. Sometimes that kicks the turbine into gear, the whole thing goes. Appointment on.
Okay, is this guy bullshit or good today?
Nope.
Bullshit.
No,
Bullshit.
it works.
Bullshit.
Please write
You
an
don't know how
email
to
to
fix anything.
themediocredentist@gmail.com if you know about that trick and you can prove to my wife that it works. All right, talking about blaming people for other things. Kylie, best friend, office manager, some people say throuple. Tell us about the events of July 14th, 2022 as you remember them.
We go to Starbucks, we're in the drive-thru, we are going through, and we pay with Andrea's phone. We tap it.
Chivalry's dead.
She's in the drive-thru, we go through, we're halfway home, and she goes, "Where's my phone?" And he goes, "Well, I don't know where your phone is. What did you do with it?"
Slight interruption. Let's just middle talk this through. I am driving. I am driving a vehicle. Andrea is in the front seat. Kylie is in the back seat. We are going through a drive-thru at Starbucks. We each place orders for coffee. Andrea at this time has the Starbucks app. David does not have the Starbucks
sorry.
You
app.
do. Oh, you did.
Therefore, Andrea
Okay.
pays with Starbucks with her Starbucks app, which is on her phone. Here's how it looks. Hand me the phone, driver, out driver window, tap, get coffee, put it down. We arrive at the Wynn Hotel, and Andrea says, "Where is my phone?" Please continue now.
Okay. And she goes, you left it. You gave it to the barista and you took it. She took my phone. Where's the phone? And I didn't give the phone to the barista. You have it. And I don't think I can tell the next part.
Let's just say
The phone was
Andrea
not.
had her phone, because when you pay with an app and you just hold the app out the window to the drive-through, very rarely do you then give the phone to the barista through the drive-through window. That was clear. I was sure. But you were blaming so hard. I actually questioned, did I give the phone through? And I was about to say, calm down. We will go back and get your phone. Just to discover 30 seconds later,
It's under her leg.
it's under her leg, which is where everyone places their phone and then blames people. I think I get blamed for your phone missing once a week.
Again, much like service repairs or things going down, I think it's more often than that, and I'm not ashamed to admit it. But yeah, I lead with that. It's, you know what, I should work on that. I'm understanding now the error in my ways and my weaknesses, and I shall work on.
We now have two approaches to handpiece broken.
Okay.
We have blame, the blame game, which obviously is the wrath of your assistant. Quick, the assistant takes the heat for that, probably. I have the I will lawnmower this thing to get it started. Any other approaches to the handpiece not working?
Buzzing the buzzer 10 times.
Yeah.
So somebody
Having
comes and fixes it.
Tries to.
What happens if you take, well, obviously you have to
Yeah.
disconnect the handpiece
Yeah,
at that
fine.
point.
That
You
already
have to
happened.
reach in to get the other high speed.
Yes. Which
What?
always has tape around it. It's like one we're already kind of monitoring. So I'm like, oh, this is great. Yeah.
What
this
if
should go
there's
well.
what if there's no handpiece in the draw?
Ooh.
What if the only handpiece is one that's sitting at the sterilization table, hasn't been sterilized yet, fully,
no.
or we're not sure?
No, we're not those people.
You never wipe down?
Never.
No.
Call bullshit. Bullshit.
No.
Bullshit.
That's
Never.
disgusting.
Bullshit.
Bullshit, 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 bullshit.
You're disgusting.
Yeah.
Every dentist at some point in their career,
Yeah.
in a moment of crisis, wipes down a handpiece with a wipe. If you're listening at home and you feel like you understand what I'm talking about, email us at themediocredentist@gmail.com. I'm not going to turn you into OSHA, but I just need to prove to my wife that sometimes when chaos flying,
Yep.
you need to wipe it down.
No, the
Wipe it down.
assistant. The assistant always has the one handpiece they're hiding. Just in case.
The handpiece that hiding. I
Yeah.
love it. Because when you practice in a practice with a few people,
Yeah.
there's some handpieces that are good,
Yeah.
and then some that are like, kind of like a weird ex-girlfriend. Sometimes,
Yeah.
yay, she giving it up, sometimes not. And then like other ones that are like your racehorse. And you always want the racehorse.
Yeah. So I think
Absolutely.
there's always the secret one.
Is always a secret one. When you were an assistant in your long, glorious career, did you hide instruments?
I did.
You hide instruments from the other assistants?
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. Tell us more.
Well, I don't want to get in trouble, so I got the good instruments in my drawer for my doctor, so that when the sterilization's not done or not kept on top of, or it breaks, I'm ready.
Oh, I like that. What was your favorite instrument to hide?
Definitely the high speed.
My current favorite right now is the BioClear thing. The BioClear heater.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have two. One heats up just a little bit
little
more.
more.
And
So we keep that one.
Yeah,
hidden.
I keep that one in my
I
office.
want to come clean about something.
Okay.
I used to have a favorite spoon excavator.
Actually, that was the next one I was.
I
gonna say.
had a spoon excavator that was small, but sharp.
Yeah.
Sharp like a knife.
It remains sharp though. It
Yeah.
always dulls.
No, it remained sharp like a knife.
Okay.
Problem is, once I would let it go back to Gen Pop, I might never get it back. And I knew who she was, and I left like a little. I drilled a little bit on the handle,
So you
I
know.
would know who she was. But if it went back to Gen Pop,
What is a Gen Pop? That sounds like a
That's
music group I might want to listen to.
for our audience out there, Sean, let us know what Gen Pop is. Gen Pop is a current slang term to refer to general population in a prison system.
Oh wow.
So
Okay.
once that instrument goes into Gen Pop, meaning with all the other dirty instruments, we might never get it back. We might
wow.
never get it back.
That was a fancy-
So
okay,
I
all right.
used to hide that one, sterilize it on my own.
Yeah.
So I always had her because
You
it
mean
made
you
me a
wiped
better
it down?
dentist.
I think you wiped it down. You don't know how to use a sterilization.
I know how to use sterilization. It made me a better dentist.
Okay.
One of the doctors at the clinic, she hides rubber dam clamps.
Ooh.
Rubber dam clamps,
Where did she put
because
'em?
some of those
They
once
get
you
loose.
stretch,
Yeah.
No.
oh,
So she hides them.
Okay, that, and also for when you're doing class 2s,
Yeah.
interproximal, those things, people like preload
Yes.
them. When I see someone preload one of those, the Garrison clamps
Yeah.
or whatever, I want to.
I've been on the other end of that, Ras. I have preloaded.
I'm like, you preload? I'm like, you unjack yourself
Yes.
now. I told
So
you
they're
about
hidden.
how much I like burnishing good
I love it.
contact.
Okay, let's talk about another nightmare scenario where office up and running, people coming and going. We did everything properly, and then somebody knock on your door and be like, room 3, x-ray's not working.
That one hurts too.
It's a common one.
It's common. One of the worst things about the x-ray things though is like the whole setup of it. It's got like dangly things that are fragile and delicate, and you've got fast-paced offices. People are unplugging. You know, with those USB things, you see it at the airport, right? Like they just stop working. They stop charging. So it's like just a matter of time. You
blame the x-ray on the USB cord.
I blame
It
the
is
people
usually
that
the
make
USB.
it. It usually is that, and or the sensor. Like when like these things are like a lasso, right? And people are like, they're hanging over things. They're getting distorted. People are biting down onto them. Whatever it is, they're fraught with error. I think it's a conspiracy.
How often do you think x-rays are a problem?
Yeah, I go at least once a month.
Once a month.
Yeah.
And how
Sometimes
much does it break your soul? Are you like, would you still do dentistry if you don't have that x-ray? Would you still seed a crown? Would you still finish a root canal if you can't take an x-ray on it?
Ooh, root canal, that's tricky. You're asking for trouble with that.
What would you do? Patient's in the chair, got to perch it in there. You think it's in the right spot. X-rays are down. So are we just doing this and be like, whatever? And if someone takes an x-ray 3 years from now and they're like, why is the x-ray into the sinus? You'd be like, shit, x-rays were down that day. Can't blame me.
It's pretty rare that the whole x-ray system's down.
Yeah,
Like
you
usually
go
it's
into a
only
different
one operatory.
Yeah.
Oh, so you musical chairing it?
You're musical chairing
absolutely.
it.
Yep. Whatever
Or
takes
switching
priority.
the
We're
USBs.
triaging it. Or, yes, exactly.
You know there are hospitals that function with CT and MRI machines that don't have as many problems as the dental office.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
All right, next one. Come in, server's down.
Oh.
Server is down. Worked fine yesterday.
Yep. We went
Today,
home.
you
Yep.
just get in a wheel of death. How much does that break your soul?
I told you. It doesn't break my soul
No, that
anymore
one-
because I expect it now. I'm
No,
broken.
nobody expects it.
I don't expect it when I look at what's available online. They say, we're paying these maintenance fees to these, whatever, the computer gods, whoever we got running ours. You expect that these people are on top of their jobs and you're paying them a fee to monitor it. And yet it breaks down much more than they're reporting online. They're like, maybe every 6 months you're going to have to deal with this. I
6
call
months?
bullshit.
How often is the server practice management software not rolling?
Once
Every
every
couple weeks.
couple weeks, yeah.
Every
2-3
couple
weeks.
of weeks. And what do?
Well, you do
Everyone
the classic
panics.
unplug, replug.
Everything that's broken in the office, plug it out, plug it in.
Yeah.
Turn it off, turn it on.
So you do
Do
that.
you know why that works?
No.
It is a tribute to the dental equipment gods. They just want you to appreciate what a privilege it is to work in the office. And if everything just
better
worked
about it.
all the time, you wouldn't take a moment. Because here's what it looks like to me. Server is just like, burp, 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 and you unplug it. And in those few moments when it's off, you go, please God, let this work. I really need you. I know that you're important to my life. And that's what the gods want. And then when you turn it on, thank you for the
there you go.
recognition.
Yeah.
I think the server's the worst one because the entire office quite literally cannot function. Like I think at that point, you really can't do dentistry if you don't have access to these computers nowadays.
There is nothing worse than looking at a patient's face who you're supposed to know, don't know their name, don't know what procedure you're supposed to do, and I throw out generic questions like, do you remember which tooth we talked about that I said I was going to fix? Just testing you to test me. I remember we're here, finish the sentence, we're here today for the night guard. What is it like with an office manager when you're there early, 7:45, and you're trying to boot the office up and it ain't going? And 8:01, Dr. Dernisky walks through and it's not up. What is on your face? What do you say?
Oh, pure stress. You're in panic. It's definitely not the best way to start your day.
Let's role play it out. Let's role play.
Oh, okay.
I'll be the computer.
Yeah.
Try and turn me on.
Oh, hey now.
Boop.
Yeah. Oh.
This is what I got for
the
you.
people who can only hear
Okay.
what's happening,
I am
David's
not
given
working.
double deuces. Okay.
I'm
Try
panicked.
it again. 7:46.
Okay, quick.
7:47.
Server, it's all right. It's okay, server. We're going to be okay.
7:48.
I'm going to unplug you. We're going to reset. I'm going to hold that power button down for the full 30 seconds here. Or we're going to wait. And then we're going to try it one more time. Okay, come on. You've got this. Start up. Here we go.
Call Ashton.
Now we're going to call the IT. And we're gonna try to see if they've decided to show up to work this morning.
Okay.
And if they're on time. Because they don't.
7:54.
Yeah, they don't open till 8.
7:55.
We're waiting.
7:56.
No phone calls. No nothing. Doctor comes in.
7:59.
Patients
hear
are
her.
here.
2 patients. Hi, I'm here. Hi, I'm so happy to be back.
Who are you? You don't even know who because you don't
What do you
see
say?
yet.
What do you say to a patient who walks in at 7:59 and because the practice management software is not running, you don't know their name, but they know you. They were
Yes.
just here last week for the crown prep.
Yeah.
Play it out.
Well, luckily we're somewhat prepared for the morning meeting, so we do to a degree know who they are and what's happening, but we do let them know our system's down, we gotta wait. And we're gonna just try to get it up and running, do everything we can. Hopefully give them a Starbucks card, let them get a coffee, and
Buy their
hope to
love.
God that the IT gods call you back soon.
What do you tell Dr. Dernisky when she walks in at 8:01? She all happy and ready to go.
I ordered you a coffee.
Let's role play it out for me. I'd like to watch. The audience wants to see how this plays out.
Okay, good morning, Dr. Dernisky.
Hi there, Kyle.
I ordered you a coffee. I thought you could use one this morning. Don't worry about your first patient. We've got them. So if you want to go and grab that Starbucks coffee.
This is bullshit. None of this happens. Nobody bought me a fucking
We
coffee.
can't tell her.
No, I'm not actually, like, I understand that for some people this ruins them. But it happens so often.
Yeah, it does.
I am just actually immune to it. It
I
will come back up eventually.
I'm calling.
Okay, call bullshit.
Bullshit, 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 bullshit.
No, it's
It usually only takes 5-10 minutes to get the server back up. It doesn't take long.
I'm classically conditioned. I
Okay,
understand.
you come in and you're just like, yeah, whatevs.
No, I'm pissed.
Or do you
No.
blame somebody?
In my heart of hearts, I'm blaming technology.
Let's
I'm
get
getting real
our
general.
audience, because you're making our audience feel very mediocre. Because
Oh.
5 people in our audience right now are headed to work.
And their server's
and
down.
they're going to get there, and
No.
their server's not going to turn on. And you're like, whatever, get over it. It's no big deal.
I'm not saying that. I didn't say that at all. I said it's probably going to be 5 to 10 minutes. And you got to pick your battles in dentistry because there's a million other things that day that are going to happen that are going to hurt.
There is nothing worse than the server not working. We don't know who's coming, what they're coming for, and how much they owe. This is rock bottom, ladies.
What
Well, I'm
happened to
spiraling.
you? What happened to you when you were in your career, when you were in clinic, that you are so fucking traumatized by the experience? You're not even in an office really anymore. You don't have to even deal with these problems, and you're
What do you
like
mean I'm not in an
living
office
this
anymore?
Well, but you're not. When's the last time someone came up to you and was like, "The server is down"?
Yeah,
You've not
happens
even
all
actually
the time.
heard that. You're being so dramatic about it. I'm telling you, people who are in the clinic every day, you are so actually fucking broken by the system,
Yeah.
the dental gods that fuck with your mind repeatedly and in more than one ways in any given day. You're literally just you're a firefighter.
You're almost
just-
more excited
you're
when it
putting
turns
things
on
down.
than you are disappointed when
good.
it doesn't.
I think that this breaks people's soul and makes them feel mediocre.
I agree.
Which is what
Yes.
this podcast is about.
I hear
It's
you.
true.
I hear you. I just mean in
Our
the
listeners
grand
need to
scheme.
know that they have a safe place to say, at 8:02 in the morning, go, I'm just going to start a fire and burn this place down instead of working here today.
Oh, we literally, that conversation happens twice a day. for
That's
us.
what we wanna
But it's
see.
because I know, because there's a million other things that are going to happen. The server
Have you ever experienced?
is just, we're done. We're done with the
Have
server.
you ever experienced
Cute.
the turn your server on
Yeah.
and someone says, yeah, we got all your patient files and all your x-rays and we ain't giving it back
Okay,
unless
now-
you send $1 million in Bitcoin.
You know what? So, interesting fact. Do you know that these ransomware things, I mean, one, it's terrifying because they're like a virus, right? Like they're so smart and sophisticated at this point in time. They're like mutating and they're staying ahead of the game and they're sophisticated beyond, okay? And the people that do this is crazy. The healthcare industry, it is like target number one.
Yeah.
The actual, like what they are expecting to get paid, you said $1 million. Do you know how much has gone up since 2023?
No.
500%.
What is how much is it?
500.
The average payout, according to what you're going to see online and a variety of sources, the average payout, what do you think?
100,000.
2 million. 2 million.
To get your
And they're
practice
smart.
back?
To get your practice back. And they're smart, right? They're not just going for like mom and pop shop or one hit wonders. They're hitting up DSOs. I think that, I don't know if we can
Yeah, there was a
name names
famous
here.
DSO in America.
I know.
That got crushed in
Crushed.
2023.
And
Yeah.
imagine the productivity, like just thinking about it,
Millions
this stuff,
a day.
more than the server going down, fine, that's one thing. You take hold of it. Yeah,
And I mean, you
I'm
want to play the
terrified.
blame game. Who opened the email and clicked
The
the link?
hygienist.
Ooh.
The hygienist thought somebody
Check it.
sent her $100,000
Yeah.
inheritance
Yeah.
from Dubai, and she
Yeah.
opened the email
On the
Yes.
work computer.
on the
the
work
work
computer
computer.
While she was being paid.
Because
Yeah.
why would she?
Ooh. There we go.
Sorry, I had to
Do
throw
we
that in there.
have?
That burns my
Do
blood.
we have a no personal email work on work computer policy or not?
It's a policy.
Is it followed?
You know, it's hard to block those things, and it's you can definitely have a policy and train and do as much as you can, but they're still opening that email thinking they're getting the money.
And now the whole office is a ransomware.
Yeah.
If this has happened to you, if you've been ransomed, write us an email, the mediocredentist@gmail. We want to
how
hear
you
about
got
the
out of
story.
it. I
Like,
wanna
how did you
know,
get
yeah.
out of it?
Yeah.
Back it up. It's terrifying, right? I'm literally
Absolutely.
sweating
I know.
here thinking about
the
it.
thought
Oh,
of
it's a
it.
nightmare.
It's a terrifying. All right.
Yeah.
You walk into work one day, and you're just coming to do dentistry, and there's a crown margin that's going to be hard to do today because it's sub G, but you trying to save the tooth, and there's a tooth that needs an extraction, and it's got a funky root. You know it's all on today, like all on skills today,
Yeah.
and that patient's also on platelet thinners, so everybody on high alert.
Yeah, fair.
And you step through the threshold of the door, and you
Yeah.
hear this. Slush. Slush.
Ooh,
Slush.
this has happened.
Yeah, we got that.
What happens when you walk in? Your game face on to meet the challenges of working at a micro level in people's mouths, and your feet are underwater.
Yeah.
Call the
that's-
patients and tell them to bring their swimming suit.
Oh no.
We are
That's
talking about
the flood.
the flood.
Yeah.
For all of our listeners out there, whether you've owned an office for 1 year or 6 months or 20 years,
Yeah.
at some point, I have a theory.
Yeah.
The David Galler theory.
Okay.
At some point of everyone's career, your office floods.
Yeah, I agree.
If it hasn't happened yet,
It's coming.
it's probably going to happen today. Or it's coming. You haven't been practicing long enough.
I thought we were trying to make people feel better about themselves.
I'm just
I know,
because when it
Literally.
happens, you will feel mediocre,
Yeah.
and you need to know it happens to everyone.
Yeah.
So
It
just
happens to everyone.
yeah,
We are all
you cannot escape that one.
flood.
Unfortunately.
Why? Kylie, you've been in dentistry your whole life, different roles. How many floods have you lived through?
We've had one major flood, and I've witnessed other
Littles.
clinics go through multiple.
We've
Is
had
there-
a couple of little leaks too. The people like leaving the distilled water on overnight or
Yeah,
whatever.
or
like
the tap. Yeah, it happens. So we've had the two big ones, and then outside of that, many of our other clinics.
Tell our listeners about the big one.
Well, we're beside a tanning salon, and actually it wasn't me who walked into the swish swish. It was a staff member that showed up extra early that day, and I get the phone call, and the phone call goes, "Hi, I'm at work, and there's a lot of water." I'm like, "Water? Where's the water?" She's like, everywhere. There's 2-3 inches on the floor, and I'm like, oh shit, get the computers up quick.
Yeah.
Like everything's on the floor, quick, get everything up as fast as you can. I'm like, where is it coming from? Find it. And I don't know. What do you mean you don't know? Get in the clinic. She's okay. She's not even in the clinic at this point.
Where is she?
Outside, calling me. She's looking at it.
Outside because.
Well, you don't know if it's dangerous
She doesn't
too,
know.
right? Like there's electrical outlets. Like you got to be
Fair.
smart. It's
True.
dangerous.
I
Yeah.
didn't really care. I told her to get in there. Quick, find the water and stop it. But it was the tanning salon
from
beside
next
us.
door. Yeah.
And we're on a hill, so the tanning salon has water that cools the machines, right? And so one of the hoses had come dislodged, and water for hours was just pumping through. Hours. It had happened roughly in the middle of the
Flowing
night.
into the office.
Yeah.
We lost our whole front end, all the
Yeah.
computers.
We were lucky that our operatories sit at a higher level,
Yes.
so they were spared. So like the crazy expensive stuff. But it like I walked in and like you see the water line on the walls and you're like, that's all fucked. Like there's literally no
Water
longer
up the
driving-
walls.
Yeah, drying this-
Carpet.
Carpet gone.
We didn't really no.
We did at that time. That's why we got
In
the
the-
floors. The reception behind
Well,
reception.
we had
was all
tile.
carpet.
We were lucky about the tiles in the front. Those
Yeah.
remained unscathed. But it's just like you just walk in and you're like, wow, I hope our insurance covers.
Right.
Yes.
And then the insurance on every flood for every dental office is like, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
we don't cover water from a tanning salon, so you're shit out of luck.
Well, lucky for us, the tanning salon's insurance actually is what kicked in.
That is lucky.
Yeah, because
is
it was
super
their
Because
flood.
of shared water. I
And
don't even
shared
know
water.
whatever
The
it
number
was.
of insurances that have
Yeah.
denied floods to offices is staggering. We could probably
Yeah.
have a support group
Oh,
of
wow.
people who have flooded / had to pay for it by themselves.
And you know,
Because it was like
believe it.
water and your flood insurance only covers seawater.
No, good lord. Insurance, yeah.
we
Your
learned the
insurance
lesson.
only covers hurricane, not the bathroom upstairs.
Yeah, well, and you got residentials upstairs too.
Have we ever thought, could we come up with a theory of why dental offices flood? I have a theory. I'd like to hear what you got. Why
Yeah.
do dental, like there are pet stores, there are supermarkets, no floods, not never, maybe in a hurricane
Yeah.
once in 100 years, but on a regular basis, other businesses do not flood. Why do dental offices flood so often?
I want to hear your reason.
Yeah, I don't know that I have a guess.
I think it's the tears of all our patients who have died.
I've died
Yeah, like the people who have passed on to the next world.
because of, like, where are you going with this?
Because of us? That's
Because
very
of us?
dark. No,
I
just-
know.
Just people
Well,
die
it's dark.
eventually.
We're talking about dead patients
Wow.
crying. It's
No,
all
you've
dark.
been practicing for 17 years. There's a certain percentage of your patients who have died, no?
Oh, now I'm thinking
I
of
know,
them.
I know. We actually have
I
very,
know, and they're
Well,
thinking
now
of
I'm
us
sad.
and crying from all the pain.
Well,
This
now
took
I'm
a
gonna
turn.
cry.
Yeah, I know. This took a turn. Let's
You don't like
redirect. Pivot.
It is the tears of happiness of all the
There we
children
go. Of
who
all the
have liked
smiles.
to be in this office.
No, of all the smiles.
No, the
we've
tears of the children screaming
Oh, yeah.
get absorbed into the walls. And they wait for one day, and then all the tears of all the children come streaming down back into the office. That's how floods start.
Yeah, definitely quite the
I
theory.
I wouldn't run with that, but I guess the 10 people listening right now.
How about the tears
Try
of
that.
happiness from all the patients we've helped?
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah,
but I think you forget I'm a quite mediocre dentist, so I
Okay.
don't really think about the tears of happiness.
Okay, we're gonna move on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna help us do that.
Thank
okay,
you.
there we go. Okay, so what are we hitting next?
You see, you started that.
I know.
way.
I
I'm
know.
going to move
but you
us
know what?
on.
But
and
you're a
then
little bit. You
back to the
kind of.
co-host
I know.
to
Back
move
to
us
you.
on.
Where would you like to go, David Galler? I am.
My favorite movie when I was a little boy. My parents used to
Oh.
work on Sundays because my dad's a dentist and my mom ran the office. And in New York,
Yes.
we work on Sundays. So most of my childhood was no parents on a Sunday by myself. And I'm almost over it. But
Sounds like
they
it.
used to leave me in their bed, and they used to take out something called a VCR, and they used to pop in a movie.
Oh, is
And
that when you had
me-
to rewind them?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
And the name of the movie was called The Wizard of Oz.
Ooh.
And there was a line in The Wizard of Oz called Tigers,
Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my.
Lions and Tigers and Bears, oh my.
Yeah.
Do you remember that
Lions and
line?
tigers and bears.
I
Oh
love
my.
this
And
movie.
lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. Yeah, I'm here.
I have a
with you.
dental phrase. Tell me what you think about it that we should
Okay.
teach people
Okay.
so that when it happens, you could just sing the song.
And you're like back to your happy place.
You're back to your happy place.
kind of
You're
like
sitting on
this.
your parents' bed on a Sunday morning, drinking chocolate milk that they left for you, and watching your favorite movie.
It's a little terrifying. It's a dark show.
I know, but it's a happy song.
Okay.
Lions and tigers and bears are
There's nothing
all
happy about that. It's
terrifying.
terrifying. Yeah,
Terrifying.
exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you remember it as a happy song. Like if we saw
I
a lion
remember
in
the
real
song.
life,
Yeah.
we would die. Like
Yeah,
we would spontaneously just go,
Faint.
yeah.
Like David Galler's alginate impression and model gone wrong.
Yeah, please see
Let's go
episode
back.
42 from our season 3. I think we should make a phrase for the mediocre dentists out there so that when this happens to
Okay.
them, they feel bad. It
Okay.
goes like this. Tell me what you think. Compressors and suctions and vacuums, oh my.
Okay, that's cute.
Because it breaks.
It breaks.
That stuff breaks. Let's go through it. Compressor breaks. We working or canceling?
I mean, you have to cancel
What
if
are you
you
gonna
got
do?
no
What?
compressor.
I have hands. Hands can scale.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but you can't suction.
What,
Well,
Or
that's
rinse.
I'm not talking about the vacuum, the compressor. The compressor runs the hand pieces, the suction and the vacuum.
hand scale. Yeah, no, fine.
We can
You
hand
get-
scale,
yeah.
spit into the spittoon. Somebody wipe it out.
Oh,
I'm just asking. I'm just asking for our audience. Compressor goes down. We canceling hygiene or we getting dirty?
I think we're canceling.
It hasn't happened at Studerbrook in a minute, and even the other one.
You could do. You could do.
You could do some work.
You could do an extraction. No compressor. You could do exams.
No, you don't know that because
You
what
do
if it becomes
X-rays.
surgical? What if it becomes surgical? You're screwed.
Well, you're taking a chance. You roll in the Russian roulette.
we do
extraction
dentistry.
No,
guys.
we're not doing that hooligan
Yeah.
shit. No.
I don't think so. I
No.
don't think it's worth it.
What about ortho?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's gonna happen.
Anybody
But
left
what
on
if
the
you need to
schedule,
take
you
off-
wipe the slate
No,
clean.
hold on. What if you need to take off attachments?
Maybe. I'm not saying this is a perfect system. I'm
But
saying.
you're trying to
Well,
see
you do what
how-
you can.
We do that.
I'm
but that's,
saying
that
we in
is-
trouble.
That is dental. You
Compressions and
Are we
suction
not
and
all-
vacuum. Oh my.
Okay.
Yeah, you do what you can do. You go through and see who you can and can't see. But
Exactly.
at the end of the day, most
You're gonna-
dentistry can't be done.
I agree with you though, David. I do think that you're going to try and get something done because you're paying staff. If they're going to be staying there, like closing it all down, I'm sure that there's something that you could do. For us
Yeah.
personally, we're running an 8-op practice out of 4 ops. Getting these people back in is tricky, so you're going to try and get creative for sure.
So
and I think that's part of the dental game. The whole thing is that you show up every day, you expect something to go awry. You become very proficient in this like micromanaging and
Pivoting.
redirecting. Like it's part of the game. It's part of the job. No one likes it,
Yeah.
but it's just this is how it happens.
Suction goes down.
Yeah.
We canceling
Yeah, you
or
can.
we going?
Yeah, no, we're canceling. Suction.
Really?
Well, what you can't.
Come on.
Come on.
What? I go no suction. Just spit it out. Hang on 2 seconds. Spit out every few minutes.
Oh, see, we use
No.
rubber, even with rubber dams, like
No, because you can't even see the field, right? Like if something you're not suctioning, the water's
you can't keep
can
it dry.
See, just much harder. Just like working underwater.
yeah, no.
Well,
I'm
yeah.
not doing that dentistry. Too type A. You're taking me far outside my comforts. Nope.
Wow. So.
But I think at the end of the day, the real question is why do these things keep breaking down?
Oh,
How do
that
we-
one's easy.
Well, how do we keep up the maintenance? Are we making sure, who's in charge of the maintenance? It's those things where I find every day in the office, we're going through it.
Yeah.
Did you do the step wedges? Did you clean the statum? Did you do the traps? Did you do all of these things to make sure the maintenance on all of these hand pieces is maintained?
Going as smoothly as possible.
Oh,
yeah.
you think it's our fault? You think it's the staff's fault?
To a degree, I think that
It's not their fault.
Yeah.
They're not configuring.
the hand pieces, a lot of the times, although they do go down,
Yeah.
and it can
Oh.
happen if they're properly maintained and the O-rings are changed when they're supposed to be and the lubrication's button is held down
properly.
for a full 2 seconds without the burr in it, I'm going to get a couple more months out of this handpiece.
Yeah.
Oh, the blame game. Look at you two. How quickly we turn on the
If
staff.
the
No,
shoe
it's
fits.
our
How
fault.
if the
quickly
shoe
we
fits.
turn.
No,
It's my fault for making sure there isn't a maintenance schedule. If at the end of the day you got to blame someone, it's always the office
And what you're
manager's fault.
missing is that the dental equipment gods just hate us. And this is going to happen no matter who works here. They just hate us. And they're like, you're a happy dentist? You thought your life would be easier? Sorry. Quick reminder, you're mediocre.
Yeah.
This little office here, it's mediocre at best.
Yep.
That everything's mediocre here.
When you're right, David.
I am. All right.
The mediocre dentist, the mediocre dentist. 'Cause sometimes you just feel mediocre. The mediocre dentist, the mediocre dentist. I am mediocre, you are mediocre, and that's not that bad.